I like that noise. Okay, welcome back everybody. It is your host Joshua Albanese, headshot photographer extraordinaire and past actor. That was a little off key, but we're gonna go with it anyways because today I'm going to share with you how actors become great. Yes, that's right. I'm diving into the topic that all of you are dying to know and what makes a great actor great right now. Don't leave. Now I want to define what great is right now because we can have all these different myriad of ideas of what great is. You might think, well, great means that they're making $20 million a movie. And that's not the case in this one. We're not talking about that. We are talking about what makes an actor like emote, be talented, move people, to cry, to feel. And that's really the important thing. I think if you focus on that, you don't have to worry about all the money and picking any projects that you get because people will want to be around you. Being great is essentially about convincing other people of the character that you're playing so well that they forget that you are the actor. Now, the quicker we dive into this is the quicker you're going to go ahead and be able to implement it. So I don't want to waste any more time. I want to go ahead and deep dive into some of these things that make actors great. One of the number one qualifiers to an actor for greatness is going to be able to recreate private behavior in a public space. That's really important, and that distinction there. Once again, recreating a private behavior in a public space. Even on a TV and film, you have a crew of sometimes up to 60, 100 people on set, and a great actor is able to create this emotional tension as if there was nobody else there but them and maybe this other person or maybe them by themselves. That is one of the biggest signifiers of an incredible artist, is being able to shed all these other things that are around you, all these lights and cameras and everything else. There's a few things that you can actually do for this one, and one of them is going to be going into public spaces and actually just carrying out some emotional conversation that you have with somebody. It can be fabricated, this can be written down, this can be impromptu, it doesn't really matter. Practicing feeling comfortable in front of other people is one really big step. Another one is to actually memorize monologues and then tape yourself. Have a camera on a tripod and just put yourself right on there and go ahead and film. I mean, you're going to go ahead and it's going to feel awkward. It's going to feel really bad in the beginning, but eventually you're going to warm up to this idea and you'll be able to like blind yourself of all the other things that are going around. Great actors build mystery into the character. It's really important to have unpredictability. What we would consider a character that is flat is one that essentially is just very two-dimensional. We can figure them out. Their emotions don't have any other subtext behind them. And so that's really important, is to create some mystery. Don't give it all. So if the character is shocked, you don't necessarily have to feel shocked. Maybe that character has pride and therefore being shocked is a weakness, and so you don't want to show the weakness. You don't want to show shocked. You want to show reserved and all this stuff, but you want to feel unpredictable within it, and that's really important. That's something that really signifies a great actor. There are so many films to watch that I could recommend in that, but if you just look at anything like Daniel Day-Lewis is one person that keeps on coming to my mind because I'm just a big fan of his work, is he just dives into it and his characters keep you on the edge of your seat, and that's because of the unpredictability. Another thing great actors do is actually not act, it's actually listening. Listening is so important when it comes to character development as well as being emotionally playful on the set or on stage, depending upon what you're looking to do. You might memorize your lines, or you see an actor go out there and memorize their lines and then try to deliver the performance, and if a person reads the line differently than how they thought, they still will probably read their line with the intention, and that's really what creates this sort of incongruent character and makes it seem stiff and unplayful, if that's making any sense to you. So I want to go ahead and find that really important balance of memorizing everything, understanding where your character is, but also listen to that person that you're speaking to, because they might actually have something, or they might slip up a line, and you can actually recover and create this beautiful gem. Another thing great actors do is have control over their body. Actors that I know will sometimes even develop a character based around a certain body position. That could be throwing your shoulder forward, that could be pigeon-toeing a foot, whatever that is, whatever you think is authentic to that character, you can build from the body inward of what that character is all about. Now that's kind of more movement-based acting. That is something that I love dearly. I love to see characters that are very rich in body language, and I think that just lends itself to more weight to the character, the more believability, and the less likely you are to see that actor be on stage and rather see the character that they're playing. And last but not least, and one of the most important things, is I say actors need to be aware of their choices. Great actors know what their characters would do. And this is just really important. This is kind of like 101 stuff, but it really plays into the rounding out of the character and allowing it to fully live, eat, and breathe outside of the script, outside of what that person had wrote. And that's going to be really important because there could be changes to that script. There could be things that happen throughout. So the richer and deeper and more thought out that you know what your character would do and what it wouldn't do will help you be congruent throughout the entire film, throughout the entire TV show, throughout the entire theater performance. And I think that rounds out everything that I had on there. But I encourage you, if you are watching this video and you have a few more tips on how actors become great, go ahead and leave a comment below. Let's have a conversation about this and we can all learn and grow together. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I'm pumping out videos every Friday, so please like and subscribe below. I want to say thank you so much and peace.